Good morning from the office. I am your host, BKP. We are North Georgia's only live online morning show. I want to thank Rick and Bruce for sitting in yesterday. They did a great job. I appreciate them. I kind of wish I would have taken today off, Amanda. Well, let me see here. Can you hear this? Tell me if you can hear this.
Yes, we can. Oh, no, you didn't. No, you didn't.
Could you hear that?
Loud and clear.
That's my No Obama button.
No Obama button.
My mom gave it to me. My mom gave me this, my No Obama button. Every once in a while we'll have to see what No Obama says.
I am no Obama, and I approve this message.
There you go. All right. So I took a little trip. Now, went through some stuff, and I have to start. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office. North Georgia's only live online morning show. You can reach the show, 706-889-9700. You can email me, chief@fetchernews.com. You can follow us on Twitter @FetcherNews, @FYNTV. Also follow us on Instagram and Facebook, and find Team FYN Sports. Follow them on Instagram, Facebook. Now, so I took a trip home for the weekend to see family. And we went through the old boxes of stuff, and there's not a match missing. And I promised I'd put these up. My mom wanted to start giving me these things to put up. This says Dewey in 1948, Dewey matches for president. Okay, so this one, not one match. This is Dewey 1948. In Ohio, we like Ike. Ike. In Ohio, not one match. I got to put these up. I made a promise. Ike. In Ohio, we like Ike. Dwight Eisenhower. And then this one. I've got other stuff. I've got buttons and everything. Then this one here. Nixon for president. Here's Nixon on a book of matches. Not any of them have been. My mother said, Amanda, she better not catch me trying to light a cigar with any of these matches. So Nixon for president right there. The matchless man is the top. So Dick Nixon for president, vote. So those are a couple things I brought back, and I will be showing you several other items as the week goes on. Now, Donald Trump said he would meet with Iran. He met with North Korea. He met with Russia. Their heads are spinning off because of the comments he made. Do you ever think about Trump? Now, just let's put this out here because we got something else we want to open the show with. But you ever think about Trump feels he needs to meet with all of these people around the world, whoever they are, to see if he could sort out what the real truth is? Do you ever think about that? Now, sad to say, our intel, and the people that have the do list people, they have done nothing people for years, are advising him on what the problems are in these countries of why we can't move further, why we can't make better deals, why we can't get along, whatever it may be. Do you ever think Donald feels for 1 minute, let me just sit down with him for 2 hours, and then let's come back and talk, and then I'll understand maybe better where you're coming from. But right now, I might sit down with him and just hear for myself what's going on. Stop and think. Every day that Donald Trump does something, you should open your mind and wonder, what the hell did somebody else do for 8 solid years? We've had the 8-year plan. 8-year plan. Clinton 8 years, Bush 8 years, Obama 8 years. That's right. We've had the 8-year plan. So every single thing on a daily basis that Donald J. Trump does that moves the ball forward in this country, whether it's a better trade deal, whether it's anything, cutting regulations, a better tax deal, no matter what it may be, Supreme Court, we wonder on the 8-year deals we kept getting into over the last, what the hell did they do? Okay, so, they're all up in arms over that, so we'll talk about that a little later today. But first, I want to talk about, remember the hype. First, I'm hoping, now I probably should have took today off, but I'm tired, but I can't let this day pass. I'm hoping that Republican candidate Brian Kemp, his campaign of Georgia First, his campaign of, lobbyists and special interest groups, okay, and dirty deals, and how Atlanta works, I hope what we just experienced in the dirty deal, okay, administration for 8 years, he will clean up. Now, let me say this to you going into the general election. We have general elections all over the United States that there's going to have to be a balance, and some candidates are going to have to proceed with caution. So I do understand that Brian Kemp cannot win Georgia if he attacks Nathan Deal on a daily basis. If on a daily basis Nathan Deal is attacked on a daily basis by Kemp in any way whatsoever, his administration, if he picks it apart, he'll have a problem. So he's got to walk a tightrope where some things are concerned. How many of you out there thought for 1 minute, okay, if the thing that concerns me is some of these things that are being exposed now, how bad will they hurt the Republican brand in Georgia? How trustworthy will people feel the Republicans are in Georgia after some of the things that have taken place? Who believes out there for 1 minute that Casey Cagle and Nathan Deal and several did not have something in play where Delta was concerned when the whole NRA flap took place? Who out there for 1 minute does not think that something was put in place? Who out there for 1 minute thinks that Casey Cagle had the guts, I won't say anything else, to stand up to Delta with the NRA at such an opportune time? Who out there thinks for a minute? Huh? Who out there thinks for a minute that all of these Georgia Republican state senators jumped on board with Casey Cagle and was going to ride that wave? What if Cagle would have won the primary? Would Nathan Deal have done, would he have done what he did yesterday? What if? I don't know. But yesterday, Nathan Deal signed an executive order giving Delta the $40 million jet fuel tax exemption that was in the House and Senate, the 2018 legislative session, that launched Casey Cagle to the NRA endorsement, Nathan Deal gave it to him yesterday. Why it would not pass under Casey Cagle as lieutenant governor, and he made Fox News and everything, shut it down. Why didn't Delta get in such an uproar over it? Why didn't they show more light? Why the week before the election, Delta came out and said they would, it's like the week or two before the election, but somewhere around there, they would be supporting Casey Cagle if he won the nominee, the runoff. They'd be supporting Casey Cagle. Why would they come out and want to support Casey Cagle after Casey Cagle cost them $40 million? Now they're a $1 billion organization. Why would they want to do that at all? Who believes for 1 minute that Nathan Deal did not have this played out all along? And what the fear I have here in Georgia is how many more dirty tricks. Now, I'm sorry, for those of you I railed on this last week of where do you get this widely popular governor other than the media telling you this? That's all you ever hear is this wildly popular governor. I don't hear it. I don't hear it out there how popular this governor is. Now, this governor is popular to Mercedes-Benz and Porsche and the NFL with Super Bowl tickets, and to the LGBT community for keeping. How come they keep writing articles saying that Republicans or Kemp would approve anti-gay legislation? How come we keep letting everything in Georgia, letting other people frame the conversation and take the conversation away? We have never upheld anti-discrimination LGBTQ legislation. Discrimination is never have. The discrimination is on the other side of your beliefs. You cannot hold your beliefs because that they say you're discriminating against somebody else because it's your belief. I'm telling you, for those that can't wait to see Nathan Deal, I'm afraid that Nathan Deal could be this wildly popular. Let me say this, and I'm going to take a little break and get it all together because we're going to talk about this Nathan Deal, dirty deal with Delta a little further into the show, and I want to bring up a couple more things, okay? Because President Donald Trump, candidates can't wait. Candidates can't wait to line up with President Donald Trump. They can't wait to get them here. They can't wait to get a tweet. Trump's going to Florida today. He's going to Pennsylvania, I think, Thursday with Lou Bartoletta, running against Casey there, Bob Casey Jr., the senator. They can't wait to get Trump there, okay? When you have a president come in their first term, and within a year and a half, they are so popular with the base, so popular nationwide. They won't tell you the truth about Trump's polling numbers. It's so popular with the everyday man and woman that's going out to work, everyday mom and dad that's going out to work. That's still not a bad thing in this country. Not everybody is so far over here in their religion, and not everybody is so far over here in the LGBT community. There's some people right here going down the highway, moms and dads that have family, that are living a balanced life, that Trump is not the worst thing that's ever happened to them and their kids. And they're actually doing okay. So to the everyday mom and dad, man and woman out there, they like Donald Trump. Okay? So it's not unheard of, but it's exciting that only 2 years in, not even a full 2 years in, this president is so popular that candidates cannot wait to get him. I mean, they are scheduling him as fast as they can. And don't say they're running away from the president. You remember when they would run? They're not. Nobody is now. 4.1 GDP. Things are going the right direction. Supreme Court. They are not running away from this guy. The American people, or the people that pay attention like you and I, kindly wish that they would spend as much time. I don't know. I tried to stay away. I wanted to take a weekend, spend it with family, get out of Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, and not pay attention to any news. But, you know, you go to see my family, they got the news on 24/7 also. But try to stay away from it. But the fact is, Trump is doing so well with the base. The politicians cannot wait. The candidates can't wait to get him there. Doesn't matter what state you're talking about. And I know people wish when they watch CNN and they watch MSNBC, you scratch your head. It doesn't matter how deep you're into politics. You have to scratch your head and wonder why the MSNBC, Joe and Minka and CNN and all their group, New York Times, all of them did not spend as much time on Clinton meeting Loretta Lynch out there on the runway in Arizona to talk about grandkids. See, they keep coming out that they find out this Trump Tower meeting. And we're tired of it. We don't care about the Trump Tower meeting. And the president told Don Jr., and Don Jr. may have perjured himself and said we were talking about adoptions. Folks, you have a Trump Tower meeting where somebody said we're talking about adoptions, and they may have been getting dirt on their opponent, political opponent. Okay? Out here in Arizona, we have a president, former President Bill Clinton. His wife Hillary Clinton is running for office, that's under investigation, sitting out there on a plane in Arizona with Loretta Lynch, the Attorney General, talking about grandkids. Maybe they put a little time into that, but let's move on. I'm going to take a brief break. I don't like the Delta deal, and the reason I'm talking about Trump's popularity, I think Nathan Deal's popularity is overblown in Georgia. I think Nathan Deal's popularity and the dirty deals he is doing, that's my opinion, they're very dirty, underhanded deals that he is doing as he exits the office down there under the Gold Dome. We got to keep an eye on, and I think it benefits the Democrats. And I think Georgia, we've got a lot of work to do. We better be careful. I'm your host, BKP. Take us a break. We'll be right back after these minutes.
Ace is your helpful place for paint and home goods, tools, outdoor living, and lawn equipment. But did you know Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge is a little bit more? We have hunting rifles and accessories for your next hunting trip. We have Amish furniture imported directly from Ohio. And we have Ace Custom Woodworks for all your custom wood project needs, from cabinets to artwork. Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge. We have your new house in stock.
What you gonna do with all that junk?
The Tupelo Tea mission is to provide over 80 premium tea blends for tea lovers who are looking for ways to explore new flavors and blends. Come visit Tupelo Tea, located in beautiful downtown Blue Ridge at Sycamore Crossing. Be sure to sample our various varieties of honey and tea. Visit us on the web at tupelotea.com or call us at 706-946-TEAS. That's TEAS. Tupelo Tea, located in beautiful downtown Blue Ridge.
Hello, my name is Chad Watkins. I'm the manager at Larry's Body Shop. We are a family-owned and operated business and have been serving the North Georgia area since 1978. We are located at 1216 Progress Road in LOJ, Georgia. Our shop specializes in collision repair and we work with all major insurance companies. Larry's Body Shop is ICAR Gold, the highest role of training recognized by the collision repair industry. It is estimated that only 10% of collision shops meet these standards. Our shop consists of state-of-the-art equipment such as laser measurement system, down-drive spray booth, spot and MIG welding equipment. All of our paints are mixed on-site so that we can guarantee your paint to match every time. I know that having an accident can be a stressful event. We take pride in making sure our customers are satisfied with the repair of their vehicles. Our waiting area is clean and comfortable with free Wi-Fi and refreshing beverages. So if you're in an accident, stop by and see us at Larry's Body Shop.
North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds. Come on in to view the area's largest selection of fine jewelry at North Georgia Diamond. All repairs and designs are done on-site by our jewelers. And North Georgia Diamond has the lowest prices on loose diamonds. You can also sell your gold, silver, and coins at North Georgia Diamond between Walmart and Lowe's in East LJ. Locally owned by Bill and Allison Craig, North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds in North Georgia.
In 1981, Reed Nicholson began selling tires out of an old barn in Mineral Bluff. Little did he know that he had just laid the groundwork for the most trusted names in automotive services in the Blue Ridge area. In 1997, Nicholson Tire Center became what it is today, holding the same values of faith, family, and great customer service. 2 locations to serve you, and the Blue Ridge location is currently expanding to offer fast service and the largest U-Haul provider in Georgia. Nicholson Tire Center, Blue Ridge, and Mineral Bluff.
Hi, I'm Rhonda the Mattress Lady, and this is my husband Gary, owners of Mattress Overstocked in LJ next to Walmart. And we want to earn your business. From the time you walk in our door to the time we deliver your new mattress to your door, you will see the difference. Our selection and prices are the best in North Georgia, and customer service is our top priority. So y'all come on in and let us help you find the right mattress at the right price. That's Mattress Overstocked in LJ next to Walmart.
Days ahead. It's Truck Month at Days Chevrolet in Jasper, and we're giving you a payload of savings. Now save up to $13,000 off new Silverado Crew Cab LT, and with Days Payment Vacation, make no payments for 90 days. Or save up to $7,400 off new 2018 Chevy Equinox. It's Truck Month in the mountains. See Days Chevrolet in Jasper today, the North Georgia Mountains #1 volume Chevy dealer.
Better days ahead, Days Chevrolet.
Find new roads.
Am I looking at pre-tax profits for Delta at $5.5 billion? Is that right? Wow. I'm just looking here, $5.5 billion, and they needed $40 million. Folks, I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office, North Georgia's only live online morning show. If you'd like to get in touch with the show, 706-889-9700 and chief@fetchyournews.com. At FetchYourNews, at FYNTV is our Twitter. Follow us on Twitter. You can follow us on Instagram and Facebook. Also follow Team FYN Sports. I forgot my glasses this morning, so I can't see across the room. 100% I can't see as clear as I would like. I know this subject is getting old, but I don't understand. Man, I got a question. First of all, put up plastic straws. You got a picture of plastic straws, okay? So the plastic straws have to go, right? I mean, according to the world has gone crazy. Plastic straws need to go. And we need to go to paper straws. Where's the paper straws? All right, there's paper straws. Now, I make a joke, okay, and I'll do this in a minute. Put up the juice box. And this is a serious question, okay? You got my picture of the juice box? You got plastic straws, paper straws, and the juice box. What happens with the straw for the kids' juice box? I'm serious about it. Do you not have that picture? I can't hear you, but that's okay. Do you have that picture or not? You got it? Okay. What happens, Amanda? I mean, is there... I went to the store the other day, and I know I'm behind the times, okay? I know I'm way behind. But for some reason, every once in a while, I want something, and when I was a kid, there's the juice box. Thank you, Amanda. So you got the plastic straws, you got the paper straws, now you got this juice box here. And, when I was a kid, you got the, and I guess it's dangerous now, you got the cans. So you get a can of High C. You get a can of High C. It was a metal can, big can of High C. And you took it home, and you had the can opener, which you could just push down there, put a nice little V in there, and on the other side you just poked a hole. But who fooled with that? You found a knife, right? You found a knife and you pounded it down on the can, and you gave it a good twist, and on the other side of the can, you hit it just once, so you had a little air hole, right? So I guess that became too dangerous, and not everybody has the can opener, so I couldn't find the can. That's the point, damn it. Anyhow, so I'm going out there. I want a can of High C. I don't know why. I just want to say, where's a can of... Everything in the world's a juice box, right, Amanda? Can I hear you or not? Can you turn on the damn mic? Okay, but here, I want to know, so everything's a juice box, right? What are we going to do with the plastic straw on the juice box?
Compromise.
What's the compromise?
Something else.
What else?
Well, Starbucks actually made, instead of straws, they made a special lid that you can just drink out of.
Who did? Who made that?
Starbucks.
I'm not talking about Starbucks. I'm talking about the damn kids' Capri Sun or High C or Kool-Aid.
Well, I'm saying compromise, and you can make up another idea like that.
Oh, the juice box world will be turned all up.
What about paper straws for the juice boxes?
You got the little sharp end. You can't make the hole.
They could make the aluminum thinner.
Do what?
They can make the aluminum thinner.
Yeah, okay. Anyhow, we need to move on from the whole straw discussion. I don't understand. I've not been here, and I just want to talk about. I need to check with the Obama.
Hi, this is Barack Obama. BS level DEFCON 1.
BS level DEFCON 1. I'm sorry, folks. Went home for the weekend. Mom gave me the No Obama button. Let's see what.
Driving up our national debt. It's unpatriotic. That's irresponsible. That was BS.
There. I can always check. It's like the magic 8 ball, Amanda. What would Obama say at a time like this?
Obama's got to lose.
There you go. All right, folks. Now, here's the thing with Delta. I want to make sure it's understood very clearly that I'm not opposed to. I'm not opposed to corporations and companies getting some tax incentives. I mean, I'm not thinking that we have to tax everybody all the time about everything. My problem with the Delta jet fuel tax exemption. Now, we need to understand the jet fuel tax exemption is for every, okay? It's for every airport that sells jet fuel, so it's not just Delta. Now, let me tell you what the $40 million that they took away just in jet fuel tax that they collect, all right, is the jet fuel tax they collect, that $40 million is supposed to go to upgrade your local airports. That $40 is supposed to be out there for your local small airport if you want to maybe increase the runway length to get private little jets into your airport. Anything to help your local airport is where the $40 million is supposed to go. It's supposed to be brought in, the jet fuel tax money, okay? And it's supposed to go throughout the state to you in your local community to help upgrade, make upgrades, and help your small airports around the state. It's bottom line. $40 million he gave back. Now, two things here. Who thought for 1 minute that this NRA flap in Delta wasn't a setup the whole time and Nathan Dirty Deal was not involved? Let's pull up David Warner's picture. Okay? When you got David Warner, is that his name, Warner? No. Yes, I can't see it. That's him. I just can't see across from him. I'm sorry, Amanda. That's David Warner. David Warner is Director of State and Local Government Relations for Delta Airlines. This is what Brian Kemp, and I know he's going to have to play a tightrope. This is what Brian Kemp says he will stop doing, all right? And he will put a stop to in Georgia. This is in 2017, November 2017, okay? So by time, November 2017, think about it, this guy is going somewhere, all right? Then you have December, and then you have January, and guess what you have? You have the 2018 Georgia State Legislative Session. And he goes from where to Delta just in time. This guy became the Director of State and Local Government Relations for Delta Airlines. Warner currently serves, okay, as Executive Counsel in the Governor's Office. He previously held leadership positions at the Georgia Department of Economic Development, okay? Deputy Chief of Staff, Legislative and External Affairs, Deputy Executive Counsel, and Public Safety Policy Advisor, staff positions in both Georgia House and Senate, okay? This guy, Governor Nathan Deal, today announced the departure of David Warner, Executive Counsel to the Governor. Okay? Executive Counsel to the Governor. Nathan Deal. Warner will become the Director of State and Local Government Relations for Delta Airlines. Warner has been an instrumental member of my administration since 2010 campaign, and I'm grateful for his service to our state, said Deal during his tenure. Warner has demonstrated an unwavering commitment to the well-being of the citizens, and the effort of the Executive Council have helped to advance the interest of many Georgians. Okay. Right in time for the 2018 session, this guy leaves Nathan Deal's office to go over to where? Delta. Right? Delta. Now, did Delta know all along when they sent that tweet out in Georgia that that would just create a firestorm? Think about this. Was the Delta people, now you got guys like this that know. Okay, now Delta's a $1 billion corporation. This guy goes over to be the director of state and local government relations, the liaison between state and local government relations, Delta Airlines. Just think about it. Now, Delta's an Atlanta company, a Georgia company, the largest employer, single employer in the state of Georgia, Delta Airlines. And I'm not against Delta Airlines. But do you think that day they sent that tweet out, now this guy's from Nathan Deal's office, do you think the day they sent that tweet out discontinuing their relationship with the NRA at that time, knowing that piece of legislation was in that 2018 session, they got this guy over there from Nathan Deal's office, and they know that piece of legislation's in there, and it's $40 million worth of tax breaks to them, and they send out that tweet. Do you think that they sent that NRA tweet out, Delta, like Donald Trump sits there and just decides? Or was the fix in all along? Was it in all along? I'm just saying. Was there something up the whole entire time? Look who's here. Now, this is rumored to be. Okay? Let's pull up this next guy. Let's see if I can find him. Chris Riley. Let's pull up. I don't know how I name these. Let's pull up the one that says, is that just him? Because I can't see across her. Okay, this is Chris Riley. This is Governor Nathan Deal's current chief of staff, Chris Riley, okay? And let's put up one of Chris Riley, and I think I have one of him. And do you have one of him and Casey Cagle? Okay, let's just show a couple here. That's Chris Riley, Governor Nathan Deal's chief of staff, and Casey Cagle, okay? Right there. And let's put up another one of Nathan Deal and Chris Riley, and then go back to him. All right. There's Nathan Deal and Chris Riley right there as chief of staff, governor there, and then go back to him. Rumor has it, it's been rumored that Chris Riley will be moving over, this is rumored right now, moving over to, moving over to, let's see, where would that be? I had it on tip of my tongue. Delta, as a lobbyist. That's rumored. Rumored as Chris Riley is going to be leaving Nathan Deal at the end of his term here. And rumor is he's moving over to Delta as a lobbyist for Delta. Now, did they notice all along? Was the fix in on that tweet? Did they play on the NRA emotional, sensationalizing an issue to further the ball down the road with Casey Cagle and the Gainesville zip code over there? This is from the AJC. James Salazar. Governor suspends Georgia jet fuel tax, helping Delta and others, because it goes to everybody. Governor Nathan Deal announced Monday, this is yesterday, Monday, that he was suspending collection of the state sales tax on jet fuel, keeping a promise to Delta Airlines and other companies that the General Assembly rejected during the politically charged 2018 session. Now, in 2018, the legislative session said no to that jet fuel tax exemption. Deal has decided, since your representatives, your state senators said no, okay, he is going to use an executive order that is in place in Georgia where they can exempt fuel tax immediately to help the economy, or if there's a problem. Remember when Katrina and the gas line broke or the pipeline broke? I think Sonny Perdue exempted Georgia state tax on fuel for Georgia to try to keep the prices down, whatever the case may be. There is that little trigger that they have. Now, Amanda, here is your test, okay? You ready? I can't hear you, Amanda. Could you turn on the mic? Okay, thank you. I want you just to Google it, just like I say, okay? Georgia, let's see. Georgia tax break. How much the Georgia tax break is worth? Do you understand? You know the tax break that they went around the state saying they cut our taxes 0.5%? You know what I'm saying? Try to see if you could find out what that actually equals in savings to the families in Georgia. You with me on that? All right, see if you can get a number for me on that. So Governor Nathan Deal announced Monday that he was suspending it. The state sales tax on jet fuel, which brought in $39 million in the recently completed fiscal 2018, will no longer be collected starting Wednesday. That's tomorrow. The tax break and its earliest decision not to collect local jet fuel taxes could save Delta about $20 million a year. In the 2019 General Assembly, which convenes in January, will decide whether to bless the decision to reinstate the tax. Deal cited the same code section to suspend the jet fuel tax that Sonny Perdue used to stop motor fuel taxes from rising right after the Great Recession. A code section states the governor may suspend and collection of taxes or any part thereof due to the state until the meeting of the next General Assembly, but no longer. But he shall not otherwise interfere with the collection of taxes. Okay, he could suspend, but in 2019 now, this is a campaign issue now for Stacey Abrams. This is a campaign issue now for Brian Kemp. This jackass, I shouldn't call him that. This dumbass, I shouldn't say that. This no good, dirty Deal. I like that, dirty Deal. You can just end there, Nathan Deal. He now makes it a campaign issue because the governor can suspend tax if he feels necessary. Collect tax if he feels necessary because it's some economic catastrophe or it's an emergency in the state or need be. So he just picks up and uses this for no other reason. Delta's not hurting. You see, after 9/11, okay, after 9/11, there was concessions for airlines because people did not want to get on a plane. Didn't want to do it, okay? In the Great Recession, we were told that we weren't supposed to fly anymore. We couldn't go to Vegas anymore. Vegas was hurting. Executives were not allowed to fly. The executives from General Motors and Ford and Chrysler, they got in trouble that they didn't ride a bicycle to Washington, D.C. They flew in private jets. Oh, the whole thing blew up. So in that Great Recession, when people were not flying and Delta was hurting, they used a provision there to end some taxes to try to spur the economy along or keep Delta going, the largest employer in the state. Okay, but tomorrow there's no emergency, unless they haven't told you yet. Unless we don't know what tomorrow's emergency is in Georgia, tomorrow Nathan Deal will just do it just because. And this dumbass makes it now a campaign issue because in the state of Georgia, you cannot stop collecting taxes and interfere as a governor no further than the next legislative session. So in 2019, we need to know, are you going to put this jet fuel tax exemption back through and pass it? And everything about the NRA and everything about, what they said, and they discontinued their relationship. Although I understand, it only affected 13 members of the NRA that used the discount by Delta with their card. The point is, it's one of the biggest political hoax that's been pulled off in recent times. Right here under your nose in Georgia was the NRA Delta, the tweet flap there with NRA that turned into a Casey Cagle endorsement by the NRA that obviously didn't work. Now in 2019, Nathan Deal tomorrow morning makes it a campaign issue. Will Brian Kemp ask the legislative session to reinstate that tax? Will it look like he's adding taxes? Will Stacey Abrams want it reinstated? What will the legislative session do? Now pass it on? Because if the 2019 legislative session just takes this thing and passes it right on, well, then maybe they're validating the stunt that it really is. I'm going to take a brief break. I'm going to come back. We're not done with this, okay? We're not done with this. We're going to come right back in a minute, and then we're going to get on to some national news. But I want you to pay attention to this because I'm telling you, my nerves are shot with this damn Nathan Deal being up there and how many things the Democrats have to run on with this guy as governor that you keep saying is wildly popular across the state. I'll say it when I get back. Take us to break.
Ace is your helpful place for paint and home goods, tools, outdoor living, and lawn equipment. But did you know Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge is a little bit more? We have hunting rifles and accessories for your next hunting trip. We have Amish furniture imported directly from Ohio. And we have Ace Custom Woodworks for all your custom wood project needs from cabinets to artwork. Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge, we have your new house in stock.
What you gonna do with all that junk?
The Tupelo Tea mission is to provide over 80 premium tea blends for tea lovers who are looking for ways to explore new flavors and blends. Come visit Tupelo Tea, located in beautiful downtown Blue Ridge at Sycamore Crossing. Be sure to sample our various varieties of honey and tea. Visit us on the web at tupelotea.com or call us at 706-946-TEAS. That's TEAS. Tupelo Tea, located in beautiful downtown Blue Ridge.
Hello, my name is Chad Watkins. I'm the manager at Larry's Body Shop. We are a family-owned and operated business and have been serving the North Georgia area since 1978. We are located at 1216 Progress Road in LJ, Georgia. Our shop specializes in collision repair and we work with all major insurance companies. Larry's Body Shop is ICAR Gold, the highest role of training recognized by the collision repair industry. It is estimated that only 10% of collision shops meet these standards. Our shop consists of state-of-the-art equipment such as laser measurement system, down-drive spray booth, spot and MIG welding equipment. All of our paints are mixed on-site so that we can guarantee your paint to match every time. I know that having an accident can be a stressful event. We take pride in making sure our customers are satisfied with the repair of their vehicles. Our waiting area is clean and comfortable with free Wi-Fi and refreshing beverages. So if you're in an accident, stop by and see us at Larry's Body Shop.
North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds. Come on in to view the area's largest selection of fine jewelry at North Georgia Diamond. All repairs and designs are done on-site by our jewelers. And North Georgia Diamond has the lowest prices on loose diamonds. You can also sell your gold, silver, and coins at North Georgia Diamond between Walmart and Lowe's in East LJ. Locally owned by Bill and Allison Craig, North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds in North Georgia.
In 1981, Reed Nicholson began selling tires out of an old barn in Mineral Bluff. Little did he know that he had just laid the groundwork for the most trusted names in automotive services in the Blue Ridge area. In 1997, Nicholson Tire Center became what it is today, holding the same values of faith, family, and great customer service. 2 locations to serve you, and the Blue Ridge location is currently expanding to offer fast service and the largest U-Haul provider in Georgia. Nicholson Tire Center, Blue Ridge, and Mineral Bluff.
Hi, I'm Rhonda the Mattress Lady, and this is my husband Gary, owners of Mattress Overstocked in LJ next to Walmart. And we want to earn your business. From the time you walk in our door to the time we deliver your new mattress to your door, you will see the difference. Our selection and prices are the best in North Georgia, and customer service is our top priority. So y'all come on in and let us help you find the right mattress at the right price. That's Mattress Overstocked in LJ next to Walmart.
Days ahead. It's Truck Month at Days Chevrolet in Jasper, and we're giving you a payload of savings. Now save up to $13,000 off new Silverado Crew Cab LT, and with Days Payment Vacation, make no payments for 90 days. Or save up to $7,400 off new 2018 Chevy Equinox. It's Truck Month in the mountains. See Days Chevrolet in Jasper today, the North Georgia Mountains #1 volume Chevy dealer.
Better days ahead, Days Chevrolet.
Find new roads.